Hi guys! Welcome to my class. Please subscribe so that you will be notified on the next math lesson. Then like and share so that you can also help other students. Our topic for today is about scientific notation. You are going to learn it here, the easy way. We are going to learn today how to write numbers in standard form and in scientific notation. Let us discuss first what is a number in standard form. It is a way of writing down very large or very small numbers easily. Like for example, 5,000 here is written in standard form. While scientific notation is a mathematical expression used to represent a decimal number between 1 and 10 multiplied by 10. So you can write large numbers using less digits. For example, 5,000 is written in 5 times 10 to the power of 3. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. Write the number 4.25 times 10 to the power of 5 in standard form. I want you to take note of the exponent. The exponent is 5 and it is positive. Accordingly, that means you are going to move the decimal point 5 places to the right. Thus, you are going to add 3 more zeros to the number. And it will give us 425,000. Accordingly, 4.25 times 10 to the power of 5 in standard form is 425,000. Let's work on another example so that you can understand it well. Write the number 3.12 times 10 to the power of 3 in standard form. Accordingly, you can see that the exponent is 3. For that reason, you are going to move the decimal point 3 places to the right. Thereby, you are going to add 1 more zero to the number. Accordingly, 3.12 times 10 to the power of 3 will give us 3,120 in standard form. Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. This time, we are going to have a negative exponent. Write the number 4.29 times 10 raised to the power of negative 2 in standard form. Our exponent here is negative 2. Accordingly, we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the left. If it is negative, if the exponent is negative, the decimal point must be going to the left. In this regard, you are going to add 1 more zero before 4. And 4.29 times 10 to the power of negative 2 will give us 0.0429. Let us work on another example so that you can hit it off. Write the number 1.33 times 10 to the negative 4 in standard form. Our exponent here is negative 4. For that reason, we are going to move the decimal point 4 places to the left. Accordingly, we are going to add 3 more zeros before the number. And 1.33 times 10 to the negative 4 will give us 0.000133. What about if we are going to work on the other way around? We're going to write the number 9,615,000 in scientific notation. After the biggest number, which is 9 million, we still have 6 numbers more. Thereby, we are going to write the decimal point after the million. And after the million, we have 6 numbers more. So, our exponent is 6. Accordingly, our answer is 9.615 times 10 to the power of 6. Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. Write the number 586 million in scientific notation. After 500 million, there are 8 numbers more. Therefore, we are going to place the decimal point after 5 and our exponent is 8. So, 586 million will give us 5.86 times 10 to the power of 8. Let us work on this example so that you can fully understand the lesson. Write the number 0.000515 in scientific notation. You can spot right away that after the decimal point, there are 4 numbers more after the first real number. Consequently, we can place the decimal point after 5, and our exponent is negative 4. I want you to take note of this. If the decimal point is going back to the right, our exponent will be negative. Accordingly, 0.000515 will give us 5.15 times 10 to the power of negative 4. Let us work on another example so that you can perfectly understand the lesson. Write the number 0.0014 in scientific notation. You can spot here that the decimal point is 3 places from the first real number. And again, the decimal point is going to the right. Accordingly, 0.0014 will give us 1.4 times 10 to the power of negative 3. To wrap it up in converting scientific notation in standard form, look at the exponent. If the exponent is positive, you're going to move the decimal point to the right. And the number of moves of the decimal point to the right depends on the number of exponents. If the scientific notation has a negative exponent, we are going to move the decimal point to the left. And we are going to add up zeros depending on the number of the exponent. Likewise, if we are going to convert the standard form of a number in scientific notation, we are going to count how many numbers are there after the biggest number. You can see that there are 8 more numbers after the biggest number, which is 500 million. Accordingly, our exponent is 8. So, the scientific notation is 5.86 times 10 to the power of 8. In the event that our number has a decimal point and we are going to convert it into scientific notation, we are going to move the decimal point after the first real number. In this case, it is going to the right. Then, we are going to count how many moves did we make. Accordingly, the standard form of 0.0014 in scientific notation will give us 1.4 times 10 to the power of negative 3. I will never stop reminding you what Sheikh Zayed wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. We need to give importance to our education so that you're not going to be blindfolded in the future. In case you have confusion on some part of the lesson, I want you to go back, revise it again, watch it carefully, slowly, and I know you can get it. Life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I want you to score high in math. Then, be wise and healthy, okay? Till next math lesson. Bye-bye!